I realize that I am late to the party. I have seen people speak about this all over YouTube. If you are familiar with video games, there's a big trend on Steam and other games that allow you to get early access to these games. And these are games that are not finished yet. These games just are being built. They just, have the foundation of the game. And these early access games are for people like you and me to buy the game at a reduced price in hopes to help the game develop into a more stable game, and the community helps, the developers make this game into an awesome gaming experience. Now the problem is that I have fallen trap of this for the past several years. I would be lying. I have purchased many, 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 many early access games on Steam, and I haven't had a lot of problems with many of them, with the exception of a few. But it's gotten to the point that these few exceptions are now outweighing the few good games that I had that were early access. Now, if one game I could recommend to start off here for a great early access game is Ark Survival Evolved. That game is phenomenal. It is amazing. The developers are amazing. They update the game constantly. They're constantly working and progressing and making the game incredible. I cannot recommend enough Ark Survival Evolved. It's one of the best early access games I've ever played in terms of the developers actually caring about you as a consumer. But today is where I put my foot down, and I can't support early access anymore. And I'm gonna tell you my little experience with this company. And it's a shame because this game has so much potential, and that game is known as The Culling. Now, I work with a company that allows me to get early access to particular games even before they're released on Steam, before you can even stream it. Some of these things, this company, I've worked with them for a while now, and they've always done really good with getting me access and key codes to games that are not even fully, it's like a really, really early alpha stage of only a select number of people are allowed into it. And I got a week access ahead before it was even on the Steam Marketplace to be bought. I played The Culling, and I loved every second of it. I logged about 12 hours in the first week that it came out for a selective amount of people, and I loved it. I had nothing but high words to say about this game. The problem is now that it went free, now that it went on the marketplace, I was like, I'm buying this game. I bought the game. I'm getting ready to stream it. I prepare it on my stream I'm about to stream it live for my very first time, and all of a sudden I get you have been kicked. You have been kicked. You have been kicked. You have been kicked. You've been kicked. And this was embarrassing for my stream because I had people on my stream on Twitch wanting to see me stream the game, and it says, you've been kicked. You've been kicked. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I thought the game, was just having, generic errors like most games do, but I found out that I was actually banned. Had been banned permanently from The Culling. And I found out through some Reddit threads and some searching up that if you get a message that says you have been kicked, that means you have been banned for hacking. So naturally, I went to the forums of the game on Steam, which you can find link bound below. It's constant complaints for this early access game, and the game has high reviews, having a lot of issues with people who claim to have been banned. Now, the people who get kicked from the server are supposedly all hackers. The crazy thing is I know people who I've played with, who I've streamed with, who I know would never hack, myself included, on the game. Especially it's my first fucking round that I'm about to play online on my Twitch stream publicly for people to see and watch. They implemented a new anti-cheat system, and this anti-cheat system, way it may work, I don't know, but it banned me. For whatever reason, I don't know, still haven't got any response. I posted a thread on the forums. That thread got deleted. Because I even mentioned in my post, I'm like, hey, I've been playing this game a week before it was even released. I really love it. I was live streaming, and then all of a sudden, I'm banned from the game. And it's really frustrating because the developers of this game, The Culling, don't seem to. They have an instant permanent ban policy for anyone who cheats, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But it's just like, I was banned off Battlefield 4 at one point through Punkbuster when they implemented a new anti-cheat system, and for whatever reason, it banned people falsely. Like, it has been known when you implement new anti-cheat systems, it does sometimes have bugs, and those bugs can ban people falsely. And I am one of those people who were banned falsely. And I can't play the game. And supposedly, even the developers have stated that if you even buy the game on another Steam account, they will like have your credit card logged or whatever, and they'll ban you on that game too. Like, I don't understand these developers' actions, and it really has put me off to ever support early access games again, because I don't want to go through this experience of spending money to where now my money's wasted. And because I had this game a week before anybody else did, and I got, selected few, I couldn't refund the game and get my money back because I had more than 10 hours logged in it from the week before, which is really frustrating to me. I'm tired of games like DayZ Standalone, early access. That game never was finished, still isn't finished. Developers don't care anymore. They made all their money. Then I have H1Z1, the game that was supposed to go free to play, but never even made it to that stage. They made all these gun skins and all these, keys and unboxing things, transactions that you can buy stuff, and they've made so much money. Why the fuck do they need to make it free to play anymore? Then they split H1Z1 into 2 separate games, which makes no sense. It's just a money-making scheme. And to me, these early access games don't care about actual development, other than a few exceptions games that I've played from early development. And the culling is one of those things. And it's really disheartening that I've been banned falsely and I don't even know how. There's no way for me to fix it, apparently. The devs don't give a shit. They've even mentioned that there's some bugs in their anti-cheat system on their forums. Apparently, if you've ever been VAC banned, you can't even play the game ever online, which means, so if your profile has been flagged by Steam for, let's say you hacked on a game 9 years ago or something like that, and that one VAC ban now means that you can never play that other particular game, even though you may not be hacking. It blows my mind how these developers can treat its consumers of a product, And so I've put my foot down. I know that I'm slow to finally get to this point, but I can no longer support early access games. As much as I want to help games and help see them grow and become incredible communities for people to play and enjoy, I can't do it anymore because I've wasted so much money. H1Z1, DayZ Standalone, now the culling, and several others that have just never finished development, and the developers just walk away. And I want to say to the people who are watching this video, don't support early access games. Don't do it, because you will probably be out the money. And if they're anything like the developers of the culling, they'll have bugs in their anti-cheating system, and you'll be banned falsely. And it's not worth you spending money to never get to be able to play the game that you paid for. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, do you like paying for early access games? I don't anymore. I have learned my lesson, and hopefully you, as a consumer, learn your lesson too.